today, to start off with at least, that's going to change quite a bit during the course of this stream. We've got Felipe.
Hello.
We've got Juan.
Hello.
We've got Miles.
Hello.
And we've got Polybius.
Hello.
Right, we've got a lot of people saying we want to start with AF3, in this voice chat at least. Oh, thank you, Mixcraft, for subscribing. Wow, what a great way to start. So, you say nothing from race 1?
Yep, nothing else. Nothing from race 1 other than an F for Diego, pretty much.
Not that many reports this week, right? I didn't see many.
A lot more than usual for AF3.
A lot more, yeah.
And thank you, Motionless,
for
for following. Oh, music. Yeah, stop the intro. I'm just going to stop the intro. There we go. There's nothing up yet, but yeah. I'm sure I still have it. Where is it?
I don't think we need the replay for this. So Diego's reporting his Spanish internet.
Diego's reporting Spanish internet. Got you.
Yep.
That sucks. Let's just give him the championship. That's fine. We can move right along. Easy one. All in favour? Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
I don't have the replay. I did download it, but it must have disappeared. So I just downloaded it again. Unless it's one of the temporary ones. That's that one. Which one is it?
Should be Lil Ski, Road America, TT Cup.
Well, it's coming up as CM Temp 19. I think it's this one. I didn't even check my settings to see. Okay.
Unless you changed it, that shouldn't. But we'll see.
I'm assuming this is race 2.
There is a ac.stuff.ru link in the report channel.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I've got that one, so I don't have to download another one. But here comes the stream. Wow, loads. Oh, okay, it's one. I was gonna say, wow, we're getting loads of people subscribing and following to start us off, but no, it's one of them's fans. So it's fine.
Hey, I've been subscribing for 4 months. Ew.
Yes, he has, and he's gifted 5 subs.
Ooh.
Okay, this is.
Who's that? This is.
That's the wrong replay that you sent originally.
Yeah,
why didn't that one stay?
We couldn't. I mean, we should. That was a really cool race.
I'm not spending any time putting highlights up for that. That's just.
It was a great race though. It was a nice one. And I won, which means it's the best race.
No.
And now we wait once again for it to load. But you guys have now got the live stream, along with the guys in Twitch. Let's say, give it a little while, Dan. We've only been live for about 3 minutes after the countdown. So here we go. Get rid of camera tool. That would be great, and we'll be on our way.
So, first of all, would be Jet on me. 118, lap 1, turn 1. I tried going around the outside, and he didn't give me enough space, and we collided.
So Jet was one of them.
Yeah, Jet and
Jet
me,
and you.
So.
Right.
Wait, let me get the description again. I tried going around the outside, and he didn't give me enough space.
I'm sure it will become clear.
I'll mute
F5 might be better. Oof.
That's just clumsy, in my opinion.
From who, though? Well, actually, that's quite clear from Polybius, because he's just moved to the left.
Yeah.
5 times 2.
5 times 2.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. Polybius, you're going to mute yourself and cry.
No.
Not for long.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
I was watching the Austrian GP just before now,
Okay.
and it was the exact same thing that Hamilton did to Albon.
Oh,
True.
Yeah,
Exact same.
Yeah, pretty much.
That really is, actually. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. 5 times 2.
Yep. Next up.
Next up is Kano with Togua. He says turn 3, but it's actually turn 5.
Oh, yeah.
So Togua Potobo gets off track and rams I Redacted and Kano off the track. And Redacted also reported it saying Togua
You say
Potobo.
lap 1, turn 5, yes?
Lap 1, turn 5, yeah. Actually turn 5.
Oh, what the?
Gee.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I saw this. I remember this.
Yep. We were like, what?
Where's that
I
come
think I
from?
got downstream.
It's because he dipped his wheels into the grass and then locked up. that little dip is enough that he couldn't break it.
Yeah.
That
Is that
10
5 times 10
2?
or is that an oh I made a small mistake just because I clicked the grass?
I mean,
I
think
would
it's a
say
5.
actually 10 times 2.
I would say
2
10
cars.
because
Yeah.
2 cars and
We're not doing the
obliterated.
double thing. We're not doing the double thing
I mean-
based on how many cars.
No,
Yeah.
but the problem
we're
is
not,
that
but the
how
actual
great,
outcome.
how hard the hit was because they literally wiped both of them out.
Yeah, but that was
Completely.
due to a mistake, not to because he wanted to be a hero. Can you go?
To be a hero, that's one way of putting it.
I'd say a warning personally.
I would say that 5.
I mean, you should pay for your mistakes.
Yeah, it's
But
like
that
if
wasn't
I
like he
break
was trying
my-
anything dangerous. He just misjudged the braking. Well, he not missed.
Well, yeah, I wasn't trying anything dangerous either, but I hit Jet. That's just how it is.
That's
I
the
made
thing.
a mistake. I made a mistake. Should I get penalized? That's how it works.
I say
Okay,
it's a
I
5.
think five double to 10 would be sufficient. I think.
Alright, 5 double 10.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Okay, next one would be
Where's my stopwatch to keep things in order?
same here. Redacted rejoining, and he says Jet on fire hits me and pit maneuvers me off track.
Can I have a timestamp for that?
Redacted rejoining after this incident.
Oh, we'd have to rejoin it. Okay. Yeah, we
Yeah,
need to monitor all the rejoins from this as well.
Lap 1, turn 6. He said turn 6 in particular, so
It's all uphill.
that was good.
But the rejoin's done from this point, so
Yep. He's Redacted's reporting Jet though for killing him.
yeah,
That was
exactly. With
yeah,
me.
net code.
Yeah, same
But
thing. as
that
me.
would
I
have
don't
that
think
would
that's
have
net
crashed
code.
anyway.
Hold on, let me double check.
I think
pretty much
there's
the same
actually
thing,
a
right?
Even
time.
if it wasn't net code, Jet was still going to end up hitting him anyway.
Yeah,
He's
he
going
would
in
still
far
have
too fast.
crashed.
That's an actual hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
and
And
that's
he
another
turns
actual
him
hit as well.
around.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
5 double 10 for Jet.
5 double 10.
There you go. Next
How
one.
come you had chase cam on, Jet? He's saying he couldn't see shit due
Can
to
change it.
chase cam.
He said he couldn't change it out. I remember that.
Yeah, he had an issue.
Oh, okay,
right?
well,
He couldn't-
Logitech, so he couldn't press the button to change the cameras.
yeah.
5 to 10.
And the next one is lap 4, turn 5.
Hmm.
Lukey on Mythic. Mythic slows down on the racing line, leaving no space for me.
At the risk of sounding insensitive, F1 with an emphasis on the F. Sorry, F1 changes between the internal cameras. Next.
But no, he tried. F1
Oh,
didn't
did you try?
work.
Oh,
actually.
okay, interesting.
Yeah, he tried
I
everything.
say I wasn't there, so sorry if I'm. Yes, that's another
You
5 double 10 for
monster.
Jet. I'll
And,
point out. Suddenly,
well,
this becomes
well, not
crucial
another one.
for the. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I say we were just in the chase cam, so we know how painful it is with the up front and. Okay, I was going to say with the bridge as well, but it's fine with the bridge.
Okay, let's go. Next one.
But say this is why we have car radar as well. Car radar should be preventing these sorts of things.
Lap 4, turn 5. Lukey, Smooky, and Mythic.
Lap 4.
2, 3,
Turn
4.
5.
Lukey, Smooky, and Mythic.
Turn 5, so
Yeah. That's how I just found where started turn the lap 4 was.
Mythic slows down on the racing line and leaves no space for me. Oh wow.
Are you sure it's
Yeah.
lap 5? Lap 4, turn 5, yes? What a
That is
move
what
from
he
Luke. He almost. Holy shit.
Mythic was in your
Impressive.
part, so that is indeed Mythic on the left.
Oh, yeah, of course, Mythic's in my car.
Also Control L, just so we
But-
can see the driver names. That makes
Oh,
it
yes,
easier.
good point. Control L. So you're saying. So what? Remind me what the
So
report is?
he's saying that he slows down on the racing line, leaving no space for Lukey, but it was actually because he collided with Togwa.
I think this is
Yeah.
lap 5, not lap 4.
No, this is lap 4.
This is lap 4. No,
Oh.
that's not a misreport, but
Two,
there's also
three,
no
four.
problems.
Okay.
There also isn't really
Cool.
anything worthy
No.
evidence of a
Yeah.
penalty.
At the end of the day, Mythic didn't have to give the space for Lukey as well. Lukey just went down. There's not a car's width there, and Lukey still goes, I know, I'm going to take that anyway. So he put
Yeah.
his own race at risk by doing that.
Yeah, and I remember Togwa saying, "Nah, I've already done enough. I won't report that." So
And
Yeah,
that's also full throttle. It was full throttle after he made sure he wasn't going to hit Togwa.
Oh, so woman up on stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
either
went by
way,
himself.
it wasn't reported either way, so.
No, it was.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there were touches.
Mythic did
yeah.
turn him round.
It was not reported, so.
It was not
it was
reported.
not reported.
Yeah.
So the actual thing that was reported was Lucas Monkey
Was-
being slow.
So from this point on, he's full throttle. So he's just trying to get out of the incident, try not,
That's just-
try not to hit anything else.
No
before making this
violation.
move. So no violation. Luke risked his own race. Luckily for him, it succeeded. Yeah, it was Luke's own risk to try and make that move.
Lap 6, turn 9, Miles on Vusic. Vusic moves under braking, hitting Danner out, and Miles says, I was not involved, and was directly behind us. For context, Vusic was third, Rag finished fourth, and they are for 2.4 seconds. They have a 2.4 second gap, so if Vusic does get a penalty, bye-bye.
Yeah.
The context.
I do need to mention track limits and penalties at the end of this as well.
Ah yeah, forgot.
Because all of a sudden, I think this stewards meeting could become somewhat
It's
crucial.
Canada corner. I believe it's
Yeah.
Canada
It's turn
corner.
9 Canada. No,
Yeah, it was
turn
off the-
9 is the carousel.
It's supposed to be Canada, as far as I remember, because I think I saw this.
Dan
Yeah.
and Vassic were racing very hard in both races. From the viewing I watched getting the track limits together. So I had to do this manually. Because KMR didn't work. Because nobody follows my instructions. Juan!
Didn't follow the instructions.
I'm just kidding.
Ah,
Oof.
Ozzy turns left a little bit and then just.
Is this even necessary for a penalty? I don't think it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Put him out of the
Uh,
race.
I mean, then.
It didn't put down out the race at all,
Yes.
I think. Well, he finished
Continue the-
6th. He finished 6th.
Yeah, but continue.
Continue.
So let me back this out.
Moves them out of position. And not Vusic. Vusic gains an advantage by putting Danner out.
Yeah.
Vusic,
That is
Yeah.
true.
Race.
And either way, even if it wasn't, it was.
I'm just going to double check Dan's rejoin as well, just while we're here. I expect it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Jet does move quite a long way out of the way, but that's just because teammates.
Yeah.
So I would say 5 for this.
Okay, let's double check Vassic's point of view anyway, just to be for the
On
sake
board.
of completeness.
Yep. Does he turn left or is it just? No, he's still.
He doesn't
turning
change turning left, but he's still turning left, if that
He's
makes
still
sense.
turning left.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next one is lap 6 to 7, Miles on Vusic after incident with Danner, overly aggressive squeezing. For example.
So straight
he
after
gives-
this, yes?
Yeah. He gives lap 7
Right.
between turn 2 and 3 in particular as an example.
Okay.
Yeah.
But throughout 2 laps, throughout both of these, he says he was squeezed too hard, and then that's the
Well,
main example.
that's some close racing.
Good
All
touch
fair,
from
all
the-
fair so far.
Yeah, he was really hanging on to that position.
Yeah, I do
But
remember.
he has the
seeing
right to
this.
do that, and it's great to see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you know.
no, I haven't got an issue with that.
Wait.
I know.
Did it? Vusic already made one move here.
One move away from the racing line. Now he's back on it,
He's back on it.
so he's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
There. See. So that's turn 2. So he actually means
So
this.
yeah,
is turn
it'll
2.
be, so this is turn 2, so it'll be down the back straight. So
Probably
this
3
is
and
actually
5.
turn 3 and turn 5 down the end of the straight.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Americans don't know how to number corners. Case in point, every oval.
Oh wow.
It's got 2 corners, but then there's technically 4 of them.
There is a car's width, but that is quite good.
Right.
But
That's
that wouldn't be a penalty. Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Looks
Plus
fine
the
to me.
switchback.
Yeah, that's just racing.
Just
It's
skip holding.
aggressive, but it is.
Yeah, it's
I
fair.
want to keep watching because this is a good battle.
Wow,
That's fine.
That was a side swipe. man.
that's a little tap.
Jeez.
Boy,
Squeezing
that is
there.
Loving
very
this.
good racing indeed. Highlight.
I could tell Miles was going to try the switchback and he just didn't. Because
I just realized there's a German flag on my car.
you got one of the default ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ah,
the
well,
whole card.
New season coming up. Got a chance to make our own livery.
Yeah. Do you want an English flag on yours, Frag?
I mean, yeah, considering also the Nations Championship.
Cup. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Nations
Okay.
Cup.
That's really exciting. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here.
Yeah, nothing.
Next.
That's fine. That's nice though.
What happened to what
Last
with Danner?
Wait, so what was the
Um,
verdict on the
10,
Dana
it was
incident?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Vasic moving under braking.
Hog podium.
Not so fast. There are track limits. But
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
track limits. There's track limits.
Track
All right.
limit.
don't forget.
I need to
Did
remember.
it?
lap
Was
9,
there any like server warning for track limits, or was
no
it? Just...
KMR was off. It
No,
was all manually
all
checked by
manually
Josh.
checked.
Oh,
Painstakingly,
I
rules are
thought I
still the
switched
same.
on
Josh.
nothing.
Painstakingly checked.
Painstakingly. It took me an hour.
So next one is lap 9, turn 2, which is actually turn 3. Lukey Smokey and me, and I bonk him.
Lap 9. Lukey Smokey.
So the actual incident he reports is Polybius bonked me, sending me and my podium hopes to the Shadow Realm, and that is very fair indeed. Give me my 5 seconds. I braked late and then went into him.
So this is turn 3 here.
I believe you've got the wrong lap. That might
Yeah,
be
this is
why.
the wrong lap. I can remember.
Yeah, this is lap 9. Lap 10 starts here, and then lap 11 is this one, which is the end of the race. 3,
Ah,
4,
then it's
5,
missed
6,
report.
7, 8, 9.
So
Did you
that's a
report this one?
misreport then. No, it's Lukey reporting me because it was my fault. I will say it is my fault, but it is also a misreport. Let me make sure that it is
So
indeed a misreport.
unbiased.
It is indeed. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Lucas Smokey reports an incident from AF3 report incidents. Race 2, lap 9, turn 2. Polybius bonks me, sending me and my podium hopes to the Shadow Realm at here. So it is.
We
indeed
wouldn't
a
have this
misreport.
issue if everyone would give us timestamps.
Thank
No,
you,
but the
Brodo,
thing
for
is,
following. Thank
that
very
you
much.
have to go off the replay that was posted to report on. So, if you count lap 9, you should look at the replay, at the original replay that we were saying, because multiple people
yeah.
are using different replays.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
mean,
I
either
don't
way-
have
either
the
way, it's
problem
lap
if I
9 for
don't
both.
save my
It's-
replays.
It's the wrong lap for both of us, considering
Yep.
we
Yeah.
were we were next to each other. So do I mute myself or can I say it's a misreport?
Yes.
Mute yourself.
It's a misreport though.
So say again, where is it? Or are we not looking at it now?
Don't deafen me. I couldn't hear what Josh said. What did you say?
So are we not looking at this now, or are we...
That's down. I'll let that to Felipe say that because I don't think I can say
I
that.
might remember it wrong, but I think it might have been on the last lap.
Lap 9, turn 2.
Report says lap 9, turn 2, then we should go to lap 9, turn 2. If there's nothing lap 9, turn 2, misreport. That's it.
Yeah, those are the rules.
I keep muting myself.
Was Lucky Smokey blue flag?
Nope. We were on the same
No,
lap.
well, I
Can't
was on the lead
confirm.
lap apart from
So
Diego.
there is no reason for using your own replay and still missing the lap.
That would be only on Diego Dom's replay.
I reckon it'll be lap 10, turn 2.
Probably.
At least for the
Go.
sake of
Yeah,
closure in my
last-
head, just make sure. We
Yeah.
can't look at
Minus
it, we
plus
can't
one
penalise it
lap.
because it is a misreport if that is the case. This is
Yeah,
turn
this
1.
looks like it.
Bonk, there it is,
There
turn
you
2,
Yes.
that was turn 3, so yep, that's the long lap. Misreport, we can't look at it.
Yeah. All right. Next one.
Next up,
That's it. I forgot I was muted. That's it for AF3.
that's it.
Okay. Cool.
Wonderful. But wait, there's just a
Yeah.
little bit more.
Yeah.
Track limits.
Ah yes.
Just before we move on.
I got a few
here we
of those.
In race 1, reminder this is a 10-lap race, so your maximum penalty you can get is 10 seconds for track limits. Lucas Weber, 5. I redacted, 6. Dana, 8. 80% of the laps in race 1, Dana cut the track at some point. And
Wait,
I remember noting the other 2 laps were like within like a couple of millimeters. I was like,
I mean, within a couple of millimeters is still within.
I know, but it's like it's that close, like to being 100%. Anyway,
Was it we due to an incident? Any of those?
no.
Okay.
Oh, was there one? There was one, but he ended up getting the track limits later on in the lap anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
In race 2,
Wait a second, Josh, so I can note them down. Because
It's written already.
there you go.
they're written in the League Stewards channel anyway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Visual
I'll
teams,
write
this
them
is
in
where
the
it's
report later. One.
It's fine. It's just 1. I have to go now. So
Okay.
Okay. See ya.
Okay.
See you, fun.
yeah. See you guys.
See you.
But actually,
But actually,
Actually, wait. Maybe I don't have to go.
Visual teams, this is race control, yada yada yada. You know the rest. Virtual safety car is going to be deployed.
You got my sound bite.
yes.
We need to stick that on if we can. We need to stick it on when people follow. That'd be great.
That would actually be really
That'd be
nice.
the sound bit that's made when people follow.
An air raid horn.
And then subscribe is just gonna be Juan going no 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 no.
Yeah,
That was
got me.
That was Josh.
And
Josh
Juan,
turned
you mean
into the
that with the
motorbike.
flying car?
AF4 bike and Nikki.
Yeah.
Juan did it later on. Juan also
Oh.
did it at NOLA, I believe.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, race 2 track limits. Tokopatobo 6, Lucas Weber 6, Lukey Smooky 6, I Redacted 6, Sensing a Pattern, Jet on Fire 6, Ali Yardimja 7, Dana 9. Out of 10 laps.
I don't remember being that bad.
Well-
This is what 2 years of iRacing does to you. No track limits. Ever.
Yeah, I don't think I think I've only ever got like maybe 1 track limits penalty at most. Maybe not even that.
Wait. Was it how many percentage of laps on total DSQ? Or was that just an
It's
AF2
still no
thing?
no percentage of DSQ, but I think we might need to retroactively change that because, as I say, Dana cut 85% of racing laps across the 2 races. Out of possibly
Did he
Wrong.
cut or just go wide somewhere?
wide.
Both of them.
Where?
It-
Turn 1?
Well, going wide does
Everywhere,
give you
at some
better
point.
exit speed, to be fair.
Yeah, did he get an advantage?
I mean,
That's not the
considering
point.
the
That's not the
places we have
purpose of the
track
track limits.
well, even then, even if that was the point, going wide gives you way better exit speed in these cars.
At this track as well.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
RAM.
I say on if Dana is here and wants to appeal any of these, that's fine. But I'll tell you, in race 1, laps 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and in race 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
As much as they can be appealed, they were all manually reviewed in the first place.
Yeah, if you do think you don't need any penalty, if you do think you should be getting fewer or no penalty at all, by all means appeal, but you need to have a reason as to why you got the penalty, why you shouldn't get the penalty. Jet, I can sense you might want to use the appeal system. So yours in race 2 were on laps 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I didn't record what turn number, unfortunately. But I think at least one was at turn 1. That's as far as I know. I'm sorry.
So, now then, do you want AF Asia or AF4?
Let's do AF4, I suppose. Togatobo, the kink wasn't one of the track limits areas. So the exit of the kink is fine.
AF4 has like
Saved me.
maybe 10. So that won't. Oh no, not even 10. God.
Right, so AF4 was at Potsdam. I should have the replay, but watch
6
me
report.
not. I do. There we go. In this brief interlude, I will say, absolutely, we're not in it, but absolutely watch Question of Talk tonight over at Community Sim Racing on Twitch. Yeah, Question Talk is back for their first series after we did the pilot episode about a month ago. We'll be on next week, but this week is charged to go over and support them and go over and support our very own Tommy Ball. It's going to be a great break. Some great action over there. I can't wait to watch it myself. Alright then, what we got up first? So,
For AF4, first of all, lap 1, turn 3. Honored goat on Denny. Denny drove into me, and as a result, I went off the track and lost positions. There's been a few, pretty much reporting battles, because first it's Honored on Denny, then it's Denny on Honored, and then it's randomized on Propofol. There's got a bit of a report battle, which is always fun.
this is lap 1, turn 3. What was it?
Bonk.
He lost the rear. Denny lost the rear, and then just...
I think Denny lost the rear, so I don't think that needs a penalty. Let's have a look.
Technically, he gets an advantage from losing the rear at that point.
Yeah, lost the rear.
But he gained an advantage from it.
But it was, he made a mistake that cost himself first. I don't think a penalty is needed.
Mm.
Certainly not 5 doubled.
Doubled or not, you can't. You
It's lap 1.
can't
We
keep
have
that in mind.
It's lap 1.
But
We have to double it.
That's not something you keep in mind. You're just looking at whether it's a 5, a 10, or a 0.
0.
So if you think it's a, if you think it's a 5, then it's still a 5, even if it's going to be 10. At the
True.
end.
It's not worth a 5.
I
I
do think
don't
it's
think
a
it's worth a 5.
I think it's a 5 because he gets a position from
But
it.
only go loses a couple of positions.
Yeah,
You know,
Well, on
and he pulled
only.
it back.
that's also
That
not
also
that's
doesn't
kind of
need to
irrelevant.
be
Yeah,
considered.
sorry, yeah, that is irrelevant.
That's just him driving well, though. That's not.
Yeah, that is
You know.
irrelevant. My apologies. But like, the advantage that Denny gained was not enough to warrant 5 seconds, and
The
it was
point is
all
not the
caused by a
advantage,
simple
the point
mistake
is-
that anyone can do. He just lost the rear end.
Yeah, but he crushed somebody by doing it.
Same thing with then.
Not
Jet
deliberately, and
Lee
it
then again.
certainly wasn't, you know, because he wanted to try and defend his position. It was he lost the rear, and our goat got collected by it.
But the same
That's
thing
all
in
it was.
AF3
That's not a penalty.
then. I mean, every time we look at this, let's see. Let me get the exact penalty we had.
This is difficult to call.
I think it's pretty clear cut, but
And I think it's pretty clear cut, but in the other direction apparently. So great, this is going well.
yeah, I would say it's the same thing as Redacted and Jet. I would say it's the same kind of situation where he doesn't.
It's not though.
Where he gets a small advantage from it, and it is from a mistake.
Oh, you mean Redacted and Jet, or do you mean you and Jet?
No, Redacted and Jet. I do mean Redacted and Jet turn 6. After the
Oh, yeah.
uphill, Jet
No.
dives and then hits Redacted.
Yeah, but this isn't a dive. This isn't
No,
Jet
but also not a
mistaking
dive
where the
is-
move was. It was. This is Denny losing the rear end on the exit and collecting somebody who just happened to be there.
Yeah, that's mistaking how much throttle he can put on his car. Still a mistake.
Let's have a look how much
I
throttle he
really
did put
don't
on his
think
car
so,
while
but
doing that. These are easy to save. These cars are easy to save anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's full throttle all the way through, and he could still save it, so it's not like a difficult car to save.
Well, then
It's
you
just
can say the
clumsy.
argument that he should have braked
Yeah.
and not hit him, but
Braking would have lost the car even more.
That's true.
But then again, these guys have more practice in this car than we do.
way more.
I think vote.
Anyone have any final arguments to put forward before the last 30 seconds, before we do have to go to a vote anyway?
Don't think so.
It's just vote.
Not much more to say.
Okay.
So you both 0. You Lucas.
0.
Okay, then it's
So
done.
three say 0, so it's a majority.
Yeah, majority.
Cool. Next.
0 for that. Next one is lap 6, turn 1. Denny on Honored Goat.
Ah, crap. You got a timestamp for that?
Oh,
Nope.
Ah.
No time. There is only single one with a timestamp, and that's technically more of a misreport than a timestamp.
I thought that's what you were supposed to do, so find timestamps for things. Is that not your
To
job?
be honest,
You
no.
couldn't be bothered, could you?
No, it's not a job. It's for their job to actually report it.
Well, they did report it correctly. It's just I don't have the lap because I didn't race in it. I don't have the laps.
This is BD's report, so go to replay. So go to BD, and since they didn't lap anybody, it would still be the same lap. Why'd you close it?
Because that's my replay.
Oh, why is that?
Not
Oh,
BD's.
it is your replay.
Because from my
The one in report incidents is BD's.
just gotta wait for a little while for it to download 400 meg. Still waiting. I'm good at this. I'm good at streaming. I don't know what to do to say in this sort of thing. Anywho,
Go for a joke round. You don't know how to do what
a
to do.
joke round.
Yeah. Then you go.
What, like, does anybody have any jokes?
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody have any jokes?
Nope.
What?
We are such charismatic people, aren't we?
We're
We know how to tell a
charismatic.
joke. We know how to keep a crowd
if-
interested.
If you want to see something funny, Josh ate beans on plain
Damn it.
toast once somewhere on our YouTube.
Somewhere.
I'm surprised that's not
Yeah,
our
I
most
have
viewed
that's on
video.
my channel.
I haven't checked what's our most viewed video, but I think it was the AF2 Season 2 trailer from Crab.
Really?
Not sure.
Oh, I was expecting it all. Alright,
most-
Sixty Bounty
Or,
this weekend.
some other trailer made by Crab.
By the way, I think the most viewed clip is Josh saying that he loves sausage. He loves that sausage.
That
believe
was
that
on
is the
Twitch, right?
Yeah, Twitch clips.
Ah.
Oh, Takuma's here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Takuma. Right, who was it? Was it Honored Goat? No, who was it?
Oh, you've got it? Then
yeah, man.
please.
Good point. I should stream it for you guys. Yes.
Ah,
There you go.
it's better than usual. You didn't forget it the first 2 times, so that's better than usual.
Bugger off. And where are we going? Who are we going with?
We're going with Denny and Honored Goat on lap 6, turn 1. But
Lap
first,
6,
you know,
turn 1.
that's what he's reported. Denny and Honored Goat. Honored Goat kinda sent me to Russia with a dive bomb attempt that was never gonna work.
I think I caught this on stream a little bit, maybe, or I caught it on the track map.
Someone's
It was on a
Oh,
goat.
Rag
Ooh,
is
hello.
Whoa, hey, that's
And almost killed the marshal.
He has
Wasn't it?
indeed been sent to Russia.
So,
can you guys hear me?
yes, we
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Discord is very laggy for me.
It is. For me as well. I feel like European servers are having a bit of a fit.
Yeah, okay, that's probably Honored Goat's fault there.
Yeah, I would say that's 100% his fault with that dive. Sandy's just on his line.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna restart my laptop.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one is lap 6, turn 10 to 13. Propofol on himself. Very sportsmanlike. Thank you, Propofol. I cut the track quite heavily because I was afraid of randomized rejoin, who got into the grass after T10 and overtook him that way. Gained an advantage from that, at least for that turn. So he's reporting himself for cutting.
Okay.
Even though there were no track limits, he's doing it because he gained a big advantage from it, he says.
Yeah.
This wasn't reported by Randomize, it was just by Propofol on himself. But a
To me,
very,
it looked like he was avoiding randomize.
very nice gesture from him. I didn't need to go out that much. to be
Did you
fair.
need to go that much?
No,
Dunno.
don't think so. There was 2 or 3 car widths still.
Yeah, but he was joining something.
He was probably extra cautious.
Yeah.
Still.
I'll point out randomised still took the racing line. So I think Profile did need to take that route.
Well,
I think it was avoiding a potential collision there, so I think that's fine.
Okay.
No.
Assuming we're all in agreement, because I think randomise. If you go into this corner at the same speed that randomise is going at, even if it is slightly lower, side by side, it's going to end up causing a collision when you get to the braking zone, because the braking zone is going to be curved
Like I said, this is Propofoil reporting himself as well, so good.
for the
good
fourth
job.
time. Yes.
Thank you.
Who's reporting this?
Propofol on Propofol.
No, it's randomised. It was randomised
What,
reports.
what,
No,
what,
it's randomised.
was it a
Yeah.
safe report?
It was a self-report, indeed. Sportsmanlike.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
we
that's
gathered.
nothing happened here.
Well, something did
So,
happen here, but it's fine.
I mean-
think.
I
say
mean,
it's
it's
fine.
no violation. But
Yeah.
The next 2 ones are randomized on Propofol.
Oh. Lap numbers?
Yes, I do. Lap 7, turn 3. He hit me under braking. Says randomize.
That's not too far after this, so let's keep going.
Yep. Oh, he's trying very hard to get past.
Yeah.
Probably
That's
did
fine.
it.
There's a bump under
Ah.
braking, seems to be fine. Pushing down the inside there. I did catch this on stream footage. I think that's
Was that
fine.
good?
There was no advantage gained from the collision.
No, nothing there. That was just a low love tap. That happens.
It
No
still dived down,
advantage, no
even though there's
disadvantage.
definitely not a car's width though, he's still diving it down the inside.
can you put the tap
The what?
just before? There. Is there a tap to start with? There?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full tap, but just a
But,
love
yeah.
tap again. Nothing worthy of a penalty.
Yeah, kind of a super bit of wait,
What happened there?
bit of lag there.
Oh.
But yeah, no advantage gained,
Okay.
I think.
So the next one is again randomized on Propofol. Lap 8, turn 9. I was doing a hard and clean battle with Propofol and he just sent me into the wall.
Oh, I know where this one is.
Oh,
Ooh.
That
It looks like he
is
lost
randomised
control.
his own fault.
yeah, completely.
Yeah.
He just dipped his wheels into the grass and then lost it.
So no penalty needed there.
Nothing
No,
at all.
It's a
No,
racing
that was
incident.
his fault.
Nothing there. The next one is, well, it might be a misreport. Well, you'll be the judge of that, I guess. War Club on Mirkos. He says turn 4. He also says 305 left. He doesn't specify left in the race or left in the replay. I would guess it's left in the race.
Yeah.
But
So that's the last. That's the end of it here. So
That,
what
is
was
that
last?
a,
40.
23. Put
Yeah.
up from
Doesn't count
minute
as a-
23.
I'm gonna guess
that
it
doesn't
back
count as a misreport.
about
That
here.
is still fine.
Mirkos and who was it?
War Cup. What I'm asking is whether it's a misreport or not.
Depends if
I reckon it's before this.
that's not
Did you say
really
what-
before.
Did you say what
Turn
corner?
4. Turn 4. He says.
It must be this previous lap then, because they're too far apart at this point.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, what?
Wow.
Uh,
That
Let's
was
come back
quite
to
an
that.
extension.
yeah.
This is
we'll
turn
take
4. Here it is. This will be it.
that. Huh.
Hey,
Wow.
Ooh.
that's just straight up
War,
murder.
I mean, War Cup did break very, very early though.
Yeah, that
Super
looks like Walker kind of breaks and he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, it looks more like a weird break.
Yeah,
check.
that is quite. That looks.
Yeah.
That does look quite early for braking.
At least about 15 meters, maybe even 20.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
I was
for like
Mirkos in this
amateur
position,
driving.
I'd be looking at this
Yeah, we'll see.
and
And you
braking
do know that like
about
15
now.
meters at
He
this,
tries to
at,
get out.
like
Yeah,
at
he
this
tries to
speed,
get out of
15
the way.
meters is like nothing.
He doesn't realise He doesn't realise and start reacting until he's about to hit him.
Well, that's. I don't think that's really his fault.
Can
here.
can we can you
Yeah.
go back
It's
a little
still
bit?
murder.
Is it murder if the
He didn't.
you know
He didn't start braking until after we'd hit him.
if the person
Yeah,
that's getting
that's too
murdered
late.
put himself into the
Arda
knife?
says 5 as well.
I say 5.
Yeah.
I don't think so. So come on, Rag.
If he
I
would have
say nothing.
braked, sorry, if he would have braked on from the point where he sees his brake lights, he probably wouldn't have hit him or not as hard.
But you're
Why don't we look at the other laps where World Cup breaks and if this guy is following him as well?
Yeah, we just
Fair point.
note.
So the darker grass right now,
Is,
he's breaking at.
don't think there's any change in the grass.
There is like slightly.
I say just past this post. Just past that post. So let's
Or-
just see if
Past
Yeah,
the
so
3,
it's
past the
1, 2,
3.
3, 4. It's the fourth.
there's a 3.
You know,
3.
after the post, there's the
Third
fourth
three.
pole.
Tree.
Before the
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to fast forward now. Looking for the car that doesn't have a tag over it.
We will probably miss it and keep looking for ours.
Mirkos.
Yeah, there it was. Missed it.
There.
There. Now,
That's him.
where's the brake now? Yeah.
He's braking a lot later, but he's
Oh,
easing
yeah,
off
so
at the same time.
Oh,
Look at how much that is, though.
yeah, but that's too much. Like
That's like
at
10
least 10 meters.
10 car lengths, even.
You do
So
like
it's from
10
here
meters at 120.
to here.
That's
So it was the
not
the
even
fifth,
half a second.
It was
Thank
the
you,
fifth
Anuji, for following.
fence post. It was the fifth fence post, and now it's 2, 3, 4, 5.
He brakes too. He's brakes too early.
8, 9.
He's braking way too
Yeah.
early, and
Either way, he's braking early, but this one's acceptable.
But do you
Thank
think
you,
do you think it was an accident or he deliberately braked early?
No, he was just probably nervous and braked early because he was afraid, or basically stressed and nervous.
okay.
So
It's been 3
Can we
minutes. I'd
distinguish
say it's been
about
3
that,
minutes.
though?
Let's vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Josh?
5 for Mirkos.
Felipe?
5.
Lucas?
5.
Miles?
Nothing, in my opinion.
Nothing as well. And
Nothing.
Takuma?
And we have a
So
tie.
we've got
God damn it. Should we count Arda in this since he voted? Technically,
Yeah.
he thinks 5 as
Okay,
well.
sure.
I mean, technically, if he just
No,
joins
never mind.
the
He
VC
can't
for a
join. He
sec,
can't
that's
join.
fine.
He did give a reason why he
Oh.
can't join, but I can't find what it is.
Let's give him 2.5 seconds.
So yeah, 5 seconds. because
He's in an
of,
online class. That's why he's on in a class.
So I'm gonna count.
He's
over
saying,
there.
Joe, we know what your answer is. That's 5. So 5 seconds for Mirkos.
Yep.
But a very
And let's
very
look at
close vote.
Mirkoz's track limits now.
Oh yeah. Then we're gonna look at that.
Yes.
So
Well,
just
we can't do
keep
anything
watching.
about it because we didn't say there's any track
it-
limits, and we didn't.
If it's excessive, it can still be DSQ where they like cutting Casios with Go, for example. Even if they're working with they're just completely cutting it. It's still a very big thing. You know?
Also, I haven't had a chance to look at the AF Asia track limits yet. I need to get on that.
Don't we have KMR, Josh? Or is that broken?
Yes, we should have KMR.
I don't like the red shirt.
Why did we see the track limits? I can't remember.
It's the lap before. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah.
We rewinded by a lap.
Yeah. We went forward a lap. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So it should be now. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I believe there was something before this as well, so can we keep going?
Yeah, I think so. That was
I'm sorry, what?
that was deliberate.
Marco
That was
style.
clearly deliberate. I'm sorry.
From Atlanta.
I can't have that. It
Can
didn't
you
work,
rewind- Oh. Yeah, it
but
didn't
that's
work.
just dangerous driving.
Yeah, he nearly crashed.
Can you rewind more? Because I
Oh,
believe there was
let's
something else.
let's hear him out on this one. Since he's not been reported, let's hear him out. Mirko, he says he was distracted. What were you distracted by?
I
Can
was
we look at his
distracted and I
steering
cut
input?
Casio. It just happens.
Steering input, yeah.
I don't think he turns, does he?
Pair of tits, just says Arda.
He turns right. On a
He starts
left.
turning left and then turns right, which is strange. I mean, he absolutely didn't gain anything from this incident, but
But yeah, well, let's rewind more because it happens before as well on this lap.
No,
Yeah.
What was
I
the
mean, getting
distraction?
distracted twice in a row isn't very believable.
nah, he doesn't
There
look very
is no-
distracted. He doesn't look very distracted at this point. He's just saving the car at this point. I think that's what you're alluding
He's
to.
driving it like a go-kart, right?
Yeah, I don't think we need to give a penalty for this. But just a warning to say, don't be distracted in the future. You know, normal driving standards.
Again, can we go back? 'Cause
How far back are you talking here?
Just go back until the end of this lap, just so I can make sure, because it's been there.
No, but if it's like this, I wanna be distracted and cut Casio at Suzuka.
There it is. Oh no, that's after the hit. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is after the hit.
That was after the hit.
Yeah, okay.
Because I remember 2. So that's a warning for him then?
Yeah, warning for driving standards, and basically, you know, same if you wouldn't want to get distracted while driving in real life, same applies here.
Yeah.
The difference here is,
You don't die.
you don't die, but also a lot of people will still get annoyed at you if you crash, and that
Yeah.
feedback will be
Is this,
more instant.
So is this a dangerous maneuver or track limits? What would it be classified as?
Dangerous.
Dangerous driving.
Okay.
I think
So
it's
that
hazardous
is-
in the
What's next?
form.
That is it for AF4. We have very little.
Nice one. We're doing well today.
Amazing.
What's left? AF Asia or AF1?
AF Asia.
That is it.
Oh, that.
Everyone's asking where AF1 is. There's no AF1 this week. Well, there is this week,
But not.
but there wasn't yesterday. Because that's the week off of AF1 this week. Right, AF Asia, which was at Suzuka. Race 1 and race 2?
Yep. Both.
Probably could
No,
have guessed.
only two from race 1, but
Oh, right. Not bad,
because,
not
you know,
bad.
I mean race 2 is always going to be more crowded.
Tell you what, let's take an opportunity to thank our sponsors over at BM. Rejoin. Hello. Right. Thank you to BM. I figured now would be the right time to do it because it's AF Asia. I'm told the first incident is over to Plymouth.
Costa hitting Cano, lap 1, turn 1. Costa hits Mario on the rear side and then corrects corrects, and then hits him and spins off track.
Costa is Cano is Mario Weigel.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not cool.
Wait, could I see that again? Because Discord lagged.
Yeah, I'm not convinced the
Can you
penalty is
see it
necessary
POV?
here, in all honesty.
Let me see. Because I have no clue
Let's
what
do
happened
slow-mo.
at the moment.
I think he just panicked and sent it.
Why does
Actually, yeah, he doesn't really turn a lot coming into the start of the corner. Let's just back it up a little bit and just see the start of this.
my Discord shows?
Yeah, it just turns late into the corner and just overcorrects at that point. So I think. Oh, it sucks to say it, but yeah, I think that is Miguel's fault.
Yes,
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have him lose his license at this point. I should point out he's on 6, now 7 points. And if you get to 8, you lose your league license. I should explain actually. We've got someone. I did spot someone giving a message earlier asking, "What are we doing here?" And that's a very good question from Niamai. I hope he's still here to hear the answer to this question. This is a stewards meeting, so we're over the weekend. We've had races in all of our series in Assetto Friends, and now we've spent this stream a little bit of time just chilling out, watching the replays from crashes that have been reported, and deciding on what to do with them. We're the admins, so we can do that. Anywho,
Sadly, steward noises.
Admins and rag.
So, yeah, the admins and rag. Steward rag, only a lowly league steward. So yeah, 5 double to 10 for Costa and and 1 more point on his license.
1 point on
Yes.
his license. So the next one is Fonseca on Ben. He just says, I ended up spinning. Lap 1, 2:20 on the timestamp.
No, what we are
So
doing
about
here
1
is
second time.
basically
Was it?
it's systematic admin abuse if you crash a lot.
I should point out Miguel Costa actually won his first league race on Friday, a couple of days before this, and which was amazing to see. He just he absolutely nailed that race.
It's his first podium as well.
First podium, first win. Truly inspiring, but also really bad timing because if he gets 1 more penalty, he's going to lose his league license. Anywho, next.
And
So,
also, if the thing was a bit late, if the incidents were a bit late, he would have been DSQ'd in that race. So he's lucky.
He could have been DSQ'd from that race, but anyway.
Yes.
Luckily
would have hurt.
he was good on the track race as well. He only had 1 in each race. Anyway, who was it for this incident?
Ah, yes. It was Fonseca reporting Ben. He says 2:20, but I'm guessing that's his own replay. So I'm guessing that's 2:20 after the race starts.
Oh, really?
It says lap 1. It is lap 1. It is lap 1. Yes.
Probably at the end of the
I
lap.
reckon it's this.
No, that's Rubber spinning by himself.
No. That's Fonseca on the right.
Oh, I was
Fonseca and
looking at
Fonseca.
for memes. Sorry. I remember Fonseca, 2 Fonsecas. The one in the Paquette Motorsports livery is the real Fonseca.
Yeah.
The one in the what was it, Lucas?
Yeah.
What was the exact? What was your the team? I can't talk. Name of your team.
My team, Kerbal Race Program.
There we go.
Kerbal Race Program? I thought it was Kerbal Space Program.
The game is Kerbal Space
I know
Program.
the game's
but,
Kerbal Space Program, not. Yeah.
but yeah, since
Let me
this
just
is
remind the viewers at home how many points Kerbal Race Program has. It's 0. The only team.
Factor hasn't showed up.
The only team not to have scored any points.
I mean, that's because the main drivers only did 1 race each and then got other drivers in. And I don't know how well.
Max
how
for
much
Memes is
luck
still
they
here
had.
though, and he's turned up. He turned up today. Did you?
Did get points,
Did you?
I believe.
No, you didn't.
I left.
You left altogether.
I left AF Asia after the last AF2 race because I was too tired and didn't want to wake up at 10 a.m.
You suck. I have to get up at 8:30 for this race. Just someone waking up at 10 o'clock to do the stream. So you can shut up. All you have to do is drive.
Also, I'm not good in the GT3 Cup. I'm very bad in it.
Excuses.
Yes.
What are we saying for this one? Ben versus Mario Fonseca.
Racing
You
is
do know that a good racing driver always has excuses. It's never the driver's fault.
Yes. I would say racing incident.
Really?
Seemed to me
Yes.
that there was enough space.
There was enough space
Just,
out.
but I noticed sort of Ben
Can you look at his
gave
onboard, maybe?
Mario a lot of space
Yeah.
and then just closed the door. Mario's hugging the
Yeah,
inside.
Yeah,
he's
he
not changed his
turned
mind, and
Is the onboard?
Ben's closed the door completely.
Ooh,
I think this
okay.
is
There is
Ben.
one
Can
one
we
car
see
length
the
from the
onboard
inside.
first? Could we please
Yeah,
see
on
the
board,
onboard of
yeah.
Ben?
On board of Ben.
Yes.
This sort of on board or this sort of on board?
I
don't-
can't see because my Discord's frozen.
I'd say
This one.
POV. Yeah, he turned sharply.
He would have, yeah, he would have been able to tell that from car radar.
Mhm.
So that is his fault then. Yeah. you're
5
that's
for
right.
Ben. Double to
5
10.
for Ben. Double to 10.
Nice line.
There we go.
Next.
This is the last round from race 1. It's for memes on Ben now. He says, made me lose control of the car. Timestamp 15. Turn 1. No
Timestamp
lap.
15.
And no lap, just says turn 1.
Okay. That's the. This is the right man.
Where-
1 second. Turn 1.
There it is. So chase cam maybe? So that we can see.
Ben Hayes as well. The actual spin was on his own, or the actual moment
Yeah, that was
was on
his
his
own.
own.
Yes.
But did he make have an advantage from the actual collision?
Wouldn't say so in this case.
No, he just suddenly braked more.
I'm gonna go with
You
no.
don't break there. You don't break there as well. I do want to say you're almost full throttle there.
I reckon, yeah, no. I reckon
Racing
no
cannot.
penalty for this one.
Racing.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
So that's it for race 1.
Cool. Race 2.
Is it my internet or are we just really quiet?
We're really quiet.
It's your
Maybe your
internet.
internet. Maybe your internet as well.
No, we've been talking. It's your internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
non-stop.
Give me 2 seconds.
I mean, my
Stream
Discord
again.
has
Oh,
been
you can see
freezing, constantly freezing. So
Yeah, we just can never stop talking.
hey, you're on the right
You
car.
missed about 2 races. We've discussed about 2 races. You've
yeah,
missed
okay.
about 2 races.
Ah, I see. You're on the right car, Josh, because it's turn 1, me and for memes. And the exact report is. There we go, turn 1, timestamp 2 for memes on me. He crashed in my rear. Okay. I will.
So lap one, turn 1, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
It's you!
Yeah, I said it was me.
5 double to 10.
Naughty boy.
We can laugh at this because it's Ali.
Bloodthirst.
Yeah, 5 double to 10.
Of course, this has no bearing on the actual, incident result, but I do think if you saw my onboard, you wouldn't say that. But yeah, you don't look at it because this.
Because it
not
might
something
incriminate you
thought-
further?
No.
Let's look at it.
Then why
next
not?
is
Let's look at it for the stream at
I
least.
don't know why I pressed
see.
F1. Ali is there.
Seconds. 1 point. 1 point.
How
That
do
is
you
a
have
very
it in
obnoxious
dashboard?
area.
I changed the actual dash color.
Oh, actually,
Nice look. Were they alongside?
No,
No.
we're not. No, we're not alongside. Also, even if we were, you can't change your opinion now because I said to look on board.
Yeah.
So it'd still be, the same.
yeah, for me, Vermeer's just turned
Even
right
though,
to avoid
as
Wilson.
much as I would like you to change your opinion, that would be unfair. So next one is Costa's rejoin, lap 1, turn 3. I'm not gonna comment on anything. I'm just gonna say what's in the report because this is me reporting Costa. Costa springs onto the track after spinning, making me have to full brake and avoid bad rejoin, is what I say.
Right. Okay, give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Shut up.
Shut.
One.
Say again, sorry, who was it?
It's me reporting Costa for a bad rejoin on turn 3, and I said Costa springs onto the track after spinning, making me have to full brake and avoid bad rejoin.
Lap 1, turn 3. Oh, okay, I see. It looks fine to me.
I can't talk, can I?
I'm aware
Can
of
I
what you
say-
said the other day, yesterday about
Can I
this.
say what I said in my report though? What I actually exactly what I said in my report,
Yes,
and
quote your
not
report.
actually a comment. Costa springs onto the track after spinning and makes me have to full brake and avoid.
Can we see the?
Full brake, yes.
Person view?
No.
Can you put the first person view from Ali?
That's a bit sudden, actually.
Yeah, it does look like he needs to avoid. Taking the outside.
Yeah.
And he has to change his line.
Like, if Ali doesn't brake, he would probably think Costa would side T1.
Put it again to see his input in slow mo.
It seems pretty clear cut considering you can see the full braking moment.
Yeah, definitely has to avoid him.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's easy to see.
Bad rejoin.
Is that 5 double to 10 or straight up 10? It is an incident.
It's not only 5 double to 10, it's also 1 point and the loss of his league license.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
was checking his points. He's down 2 this week.
Okay, so he's back to 6 and he gets disqualified again.
He's still
Qualified
fine.
again.
We have a great system, don't we?
Ah,
That's not
He
quite what I
was-
intended was going to happen with that. Well, actually, hold on a minute. No. Well, he's on 6. Oh no, 6
So
down to
this
4.
week-
Back up to 6 again now.
but when was the race that he got his license removed? If it was removed before AF Asia, then he will get the STU.
wait, what?
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, all the. When do those 2 points come off?
Huh?
From what race are they being taken off from?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Let me take. Where is Costa here? Kialami, AF1, and Bahrain, AF Asia.
So both
So
on
that's
Sundays.
after AF Asia. But that's after AF Asia.
I would.
Hold on, what do the
I'm
regulations
considering it
say?
to be during the week. Yeah, it's not written, but I think during the week it's the.
Let me just
The
double
best.
check what the regulations say. I'm pretty sure they cover this. Yeah, league licenses. Where are you? penalty points will remain on a driver's league license for a period of 4 weeks, after which they will be removed 1 day before 4 weeks after the incident for which they were imposed.
One
So,
day
So one day.
both of them would have
That's
been
not
removed on the
confusing at
Saturday.
all.
Both of them will be
Okay.
removed on the Saturday, which means he's back up to 6.
6.
Okay.
6
So
and a
just
day.
keep.
Both his points came in AF Asia, right? Today?
Yeah.
No.
Today's
but-
points.
Well, today.
Oh yes.
Today, yes.
Yeah, so
Today
disqualified
both
from
were
race 2 of AF Asia. And yeah, just 6 points now.
So
far.
the next one is timestamp 8:10 Fonseca on Louis. Colin Louis.
As opposed to that other famous Louis.
Who is?
There is no other famous Louis.
Non-existent. I see.
Is that a dog in the background?
It's a cat.
Oh, it'll be next door's dog.
Stewards.
I'm not seeing anything. What? Unless I'm missing something?
He said timestamp 8:10 Louis and him.
Okay, this is my replay, so it might be a little bit afterwards, but...
Oh yeah, do check. Just check the lap.
any idea what lap?
This is my replay, which means I joined late. I joined quite late because of FFB. So
You
it might
joined
be
before
earlier,
the start of the race,
actually.
yes? So earlier?
Yeah, or well, before the start of the race, but
No, as in in the replay, this incident would be earlier on.
that was weird. Did you just lose a rear under braking or something?
How
It
much
would,
earlier
yeah,
did you
it would
join?
be. It would be earlier
Am
on.
I miss? No, it'd be later. My mistake.
What?
I can't add. Because you
Oh.
join later, your replay starts later.
Yeah.
So there's more at the start for me. There's more on the start of the replay for me. So this will be later
Unless
on.
unless it's his replay, in which case we're both wrong.
I mean,
But
consider-
probably not. Oh.
Yeah,
that's-
no, I'm counting this as a misreport. I can't see anything here. Louis lost it on his
Yeah.
own, and Fonseca's cleared off and got overtaken by Jake by someone beforehand.
I mean, it's not Louis. It's Louis become. Oh no! What the actual report says is Colin Louis spins, so it is here under the bridge. I was going for P1 at the time, but he cut the track and kept the position. He says. I don't know.
That's
what
at the
rules
final
are
chicane.
on that. Just curious. I believe so.
Because he spun
But he
at the
didn't
final
spin.
and cut through it.
Did he? Okay. I thought he just lost the rear.
Well, half spun.
Yeah. Well, that would be track limits. He was going quite slowly.
Yeah, I'd say that's just a normal track limits violation rather than anything specific.
Yeah, if he was just full blasting or something through there, then that is indeed a big thing, but it's just, trying to get back on track without hitting anybody. Nothing wrong there.
Yeah. Okay.
And it also doesn't matter if you're fighting for P1 or not. That really doesn't have any bearing on the result. So the next one then is lap 3, turn 7, Ben on clutch.
Crap. Okay.
And he says, I have front wheel alongside him and he just runs me off the road. I know he's overtaking but needs to be more aware. Maybe Assetto Corsa not on. I
What
have
corner?
watched this. Lap 3, turn 7, so that would be Dunlop.
Dunlop. Okay. Probably
I
before this. Then.
I have seen this and they were not alongside. It was front bumper on rear bumper, not wheels. Yeah, it should be.
Well, this is still lap
it would-
2. This is still up 2.
Yeah. Oh wow. Just saw someone fly. Yep, this is it.
I mean, that's a
The-
little.
They tap there?
Nope,
There was no
no
tap. That's a little dubious, even if they're not alongside. To be fair.
But Ben is going quicker than him, and meh.
So they're not
I don't
alongside.
think
Ben
that's
probably
it.
should have eased off, but still, like. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a car's width there.
Yeah, but he didn't need
Let's
to.
just compare what Hilker's doing, because
Yeah, he
he's trying
really
to get
doesn't
past
need
Jake
to.
Wilson. I'm guessing he's faster than Jake Wilson's car.
Doesn't actually look like it. Looks like they're just matching.
I really want to give a penalty to Hilker for this, because this probably deserves it, but it's not in the rules.
I don't think so.
Can you
I think
put?
it's completely his corner.
Because they're not
Who was
alongside.
that, Ben? Who was that, Ben? Behind
Ben
him?
fell off the track, yeah.
Can you put Ben's view from the whole thing? Yeah, it was on the outside. But yeah, it was Hilke's turn, or position at least. Yeah, this is
From
racing
car radar's
machine.
point of view, you'd be forgiven for thinking this would be alongside.
Yeah, but doing the calculation whose wheel is where, it's really, really hard.
It's more than a full wheel. So, meh.
Less.
So unfortunately, I don't think there's a penalty here.
No.
Even though morally, I think it should be.
I don't think so morally either, actually.
Yeah, me neither.
I think Ben was just a bit overzealous.
Also, it's not a straight rubber. It's not a straight. This is a corner. This is, you know, this is a really long corner. You know, look.
Yeah.
See that? It bends almost 180 degrees.
Corner bends. Wow.
Next.
Yep. Next would be me on Wilson. That would be lap 5 on Spoon 2. Timestamp 12 minutes. It's actually 12:10, but it doesn't let me write 12:10 into Excel. So it was on Spoon 2. And my report is Wilson rejoins the track and stops on track. Bad rejoin.
Ah, yes. Another case of Ali can't find where a stopped car is.
He was going and then he brakes though.
No,
He was stopped
no
at-
talking.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Could you put these,
you can't
point
seem
of
to
view?
find yeah, it's a bad rejoin, but at the same time, Ali, you can't seem to find a way to get around a stationary car for the second week in a row.
Doesn't need to.
I mean, Ali did just evidently soil himself with that.
Yes, it's like, oh, Scar, come on, go right, no, go left. Oh wait,
Put
this is
his,
exactly the same as he did last week.
first person view.
We should absolutely laugh at Ali because he's now.
I mean, last week wasn't he just not looking?
I'll talk after we rejoin.
Yeah, no, I think I'm on Ali's side here. He was going into the outside, and then he stopped. So Ali was going to the inside, and then when he stopped, he was already too close to react for anything.
I think this is still Jake Wilson's penalty for a bad rejoin.
It is.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, that is what happened. I was like, oh, he's going, so I'll go on the inside so he'll be passed, and then he stopped.
That's almost that's certain it's Jake Wilson's penalty here. But I just want to laugh at. I just want to laugh at Ali because he's here.
Hello.
And he
So-
for the second week in a row, he can't seem to find a way around a stationary car. You know, at this point in time,
There was
stationary.
a point at which he just gave up.
irrelevant. There's all this gap round here that he was not going for, and you
But
went
he
for
was going for it, then
this
he
gap.
breaks.
If you no longer go for a gap,
Left
you know the
with
rest
loads
of the
of space,
story.
right
Well, he
with
he
less than a car
rejoined
length,
and then
or in the middle,
stopped.
and he goes once again in the middle. Wasn't even close.
It looked like there was a point at which you just gave up.
Yes.
No.
No, he was going to the outside. He just decided
Accepting
to
your fate.
brake.
I
In the
went
middle.
inside because he braked. He was going and then he brakes like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
Ex-Azalea says new meaning to admin abuse, and I agree.
But yeah, last week's that was bad. I think
Yeah,
it was
last
much
week's was
worse than
bad.
this
That's
one.
completely last week's was bad because he was like there for a long time and I just
Yeah, he wasn't
didn't
moving
look.
at all.
And I just didn't look. That was but
So good job merging
Calsonic. Woo! Last one is the next one's the last one. Timestamp 1454. Jake Wilson on for memes. He punts me up the rear and spins me out at Casio. Or he says final chicane, but that's Casio.
So Wilson on for memes.
Yep. And 1454.
Curious to see how.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that from a long way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
For memes didn't break late. I mean, Wilson was just going horribly slow. Can you go to Wilson so we can see his speed?
Dive bomb. Nice dive bomb, right?
Oh wait.
Ooh.
I mean, deadly
With
slow.
the-
I'm
with
thinking
the-
he's trying to do sort of pull on the inside of Takuma, but for memes is coming in like whoa.
So even with the delay, he's still going 70 at this point on. Well.
Yes, that's too fast.
That is very slow.
But look at my speed. How fast am I going? And since Wilson is obviously slower.
Just before the apex.
Yeah.
Yes.
There.
He's going 140.
Never
Same
mind.
sort of speed.
He was
Perhaps.
going twice. He was
Yeah.
going twice the speed.
Bear in mind, speed isn't synced.
Yeah,
but
delayed a bit.
we're comparing from the same point.
Yeah,
so
but the
it
off
doesn't
sync is
matter.
the same to everybody. The offset.
Yeah.
True.
So that is why I would say that is actually Wilson's fault.
Wilson is too slow, maybe.
Yeah, not a penalty. But yeah, that's not for memes' fault.
But let's see if Vermemes had enough time
Well, if
to
it's
react.
partly for
See that.
memes' fault for ramming, and if it's partly Wilson's fault for braking and going too slowly through the corner, isn't that racing incident? Because no one's because we can't seem to find anyone predominantly at fault.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, but let's see Vermemes on board and see if he actually sees Wilson going slowly and has time to react and think.
You can't really judge someone else's speed that well from that far away. So I'd say it's fine. It's fair for memes.
It's
But
definitely
wait.
late anyway because he shifted into sixth just before the braking zone.
No, this
you
is
can
still
break- you can
Vermemes'
break
fault.
later. You can break way later than that though.
Who's behind this that we can look at to compare? Actually, let's just look at Takuma.
Yes.
You can break way after the 100 board. So
Takuma breaks
there you go.
at the 100 board.
There you go.
Compare that with for memes, who's braking.
Now, already breaks before the 100 board. It's I guess it's
Brakes
depending
like
on.
half a second after switching into sixth. And I think the reason he
No,
went
but-
so deep into the corner is because if you look at his throttle and brake, he's using both pedals at the same time.
That is weird.
Isn't that the blip or?
No.
Yeah, that does look like
There's the
auto
blip.
though.
Never mind. But he's still like, look, he's very fast into the corner, and look at me.
You're now exiting though. To be fair, you're scrubbing out speed
Yeah.
as you turn.
He wouldn't make it in my opinion.
I think
I honestly think
Wilson-
racing
it
incident, to
would
be
have
honest.
played fine. Yeah, I would say racing incident. I
Yeah.
think he would have.
Yeah, me
He
too.
would have made it through, no problem.
If anybody wants to appeal that, by all means appeal it. We'll look at it. We'll look again, but you need to provide some alternative point of view that we haven't seen. I'm guessing that's it.
Yep, that is indeed the last one. So
Wonderful. Track limits will be coming soon. I'll need to do that at some point. But yeah, I think that's it.
To just. It's crowded.
Oh yeah, you've got a view of my desktop, haven't you? Right. Well, in that case, you got anything else to point out before we finish?
I would
stream
say
list?
another maybe a moment of silence for Diego.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not how we wanted the championship to end, really.
Yeah, but that's how it goes.
Yeah.
You
Well,
have problems with your car.
it's not really very sporting, but that's.
No, I mean in motorsport, you have the championship, your car just has a problem, and that's it. It's gone. Technical problems is part of it.
This is
Absolutely.
actually just realism. This is just
Yeah.
realism. Don't.
Yeah, that's the realism of sim racing. It happens.
That's a part of sim racing realism that I could go without.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It's-
technical problems always there. I try to
Oh.
minimize them, but sometimes it goes beyond what you reach.
Okay, I think that's a good place to end it. Almost exactly an hour and a half. Thank you everybody for joining us. This weekend, this weekend we've got AF2 returning on Saturday night. That's at Daytona for round 3, 2 hours of Daytona with Rail Driver returning for commentary. That starts at 7:30 GMT for qualifying. And AF Asia is back for Bathurst on Sunday morning at 10 AM GMT, and we've got AF1's return for round 5 at Okayama. That is at 5 PM GMT on the Sunday. So until then, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the other admins.
Goodbye,
Watch
everybody.
Bathurst. It's gonna be
Goodbye.
fun.
And me.
Goodbye.
And a special
Bye.
goodbye from Miles as the league steward.